if you are the one using very most of the time while talking in English in daily conversation, so this video is only for you. Hello everyone, I am Kadambini and you are watching Kadambini Srishti. Yes, I am talking to you. So what happens when we start talking to anyone in our daily conversation? Means when we want to give some intensity, give some more intense to any word, then we need to have another word to replace that. But when we cannot find that, that suddenly we start using very, like very beautiful, very good, very tasty, very cold, and so many such very type of words. So in this video, means after watching this video, you will stop using those type of very phrases, because I'm going to give you so many new vocabulary, new words that will enrich you with different new words, so that you will be able to use those in your daily conversation. These are very easy and very essential also. When you start speaking such words, then the people, those who are around you, will think or will take you in a different way. So the video will be much more knowledgeable. Don't skip it, otherwise you can't know so many different very types of phrases, how to replace them. So let us start. What are the phrases can be replaced with new words? So in this video I am going to give you 10 such phrases and how to replace with proper examples that you can use in your daily life and will be very much useful to you all. So let us start. So the first one is very beautiful. So suppose you are going to somewhere and you saw that someone is wearing a very beautiful dress, then you just start speaking, your dress is very beautiful. So instead of saying very beautiful, you can say your dress is gorgeous. Another example you can see here, the princess wore a gorgeous gown. Also, we can have another example like those flowers are gorgeous. Suppose there is a big building near your house and you are saying that to any one of your friend. So you are saying there is a very big building near our house. So instead of saying very big, you can say there is a massive building or gigantic building or enormous building near our house. Another examples, as you can see here, like the little boy found an enormous pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. Or we can say the high ceiling was held up by massive pillars. I want a gigantic cake for my birthday so all my friends can have a piece. That will sound much better than saying very big. The third one is very funny. Suppose you watched a movie and while you are returning and you are talking to your friend that this movie was very funny. So instead of saying very funny, you can say that this movie is hilarious. Hilarious means very funny. That means you just started laughing from the beginning till end. So it was very funny. So another example you can see here, from this picture we can say he had made a hilarious face. Also another example we can have here, my father always says me different hilarious jokes. So if you really came across such situation in your life, then just write down and make a sentence using hilarious and put it down in the comment box, so that I will know whether you really understand what I want to say and you really know what is the meaning of hilarious, and the phrase very funny can be replaced with hilarious. And next comes very tasty. So when someone gives us some chocolates and we just eat that, then suddenly we say that this is very tasty. In any feast or any picnic or anywhere, we just taste some food and we say that this food is very tasty. So instead of saying very tasty, we can say delicious. So delicious you can use instead of very tasty and it will sound much better. Now comes some more examples using delicious. I love delicious milk chocolate. And the other one, my mother can cook delicious food. So I hope you can just make sentences using hilarious and delicious, massive and gigantic. Let us move ahead. What is next? And what very phrase we can replace with new words? Suppose there is a student who can make so many different art and craft. So you will say that this boy is very creative. So instead of saying very creative, you can say that this boy has innovative nature. We can also say that this boy is innovative as this boy can do different things. Next example, these days teachers use innovative methods to teach their students, as you can see here. So it will sound much better. Instead of very creative, we can say innovative. Likewise, generally most of the time we say that my student is very good, my son is very good, or your daughter is very good. So instead of saying very good, we can say superb, or we can also say outstanding, excellent. So you just start using these words and it will make your English much better before all others, those who are listening. And you will also feel happy yourself that yes, you are using these new vocabularies because you know its meaning and you know when and where to use these words. Here also we can say your performance on stage is outstanding. And you can see here he thought Josh was a super farmer or it was a work of super courage. And the next one, my brother is an excellent doctor. So instead of using very good, we can use these new words. So let us move the next one. Suppose you saw that there is a very cute teddy bear or very cute baby. So suddenly you start speaking that your baby is very cute, is not it? So that means very very cute. So if you want to say that much more cute, then you have to say very 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 cute. So instead of saying very very cute, you can say your baby is adorable. Some more examples here. You can see, we can say your smile is adorable. Adorable means very very cute. Also you can see here the picture of the baby. Oh, what an adorable little baby. So when we find something very cute, we can use adorable. Adorable. So if you really want to say anything using this word, particularly adorable, then write down that in the comment box and let me know whether you can frame sentences using adorable. If something is very very cute, you feel that, then you can use this word, that is adorable. So now we are just having some cold. So after some days what will happen? There will be much more cold. So you will say that this is very cold. Suppose in the morning you are going to somewhere and you feel it very cold. So you, instead of saying very cold, you can say it's just freezing. Freezing. So you can say it's just freezing. So freezing you can use instead of very cold. So here the examples, the temperature remains below freezing point throughout the day. So that means it's very cold. Next one, my hands are freezing. It happens because of very cold. And next one is the water looks freezing. Here you can see the picture. And I think it will be very interesting also to use new words every day, and that will enrich your vocabulary, and that will also help others to know what you know, and they will also start learning from you that how to use different new words. Suppose you have started working, and after a long period of work you found that you are very much tired. Then what will be the word that you will use for your tiredness? So that is, I am very tired. So instead of saying very tired, you can say I am exhausted. I am exhausted. So exhausted you can use in place of very tired. Some more examples you can see here. I must get some sleep because I am exhausted. So here you can see the man is exhausted. Next one is a short walk exhausted her. I think she is not fine. From the picture you can see that very well. So I think you have got some knowledge out of this video. Suppose you are feeling very much boring, or you will say this is very boring. So instead of saying very boring, you can say dull. The situation is just dull. dull. Some more examples. The world is dull without music, because music makes our life much more interesting. And next one is life without friends is dull. So the place of friends in our life is much more important. I hope you have got some knowledge out of this video, and it will help you, or you are going to use these words in your daily conversation. And I hope till now you have already written so many sentences in your mind and also for me in the comment box. Don't forget that if you have not clicked on the like button, so now it is the time to click on the like button. And if you have not subscribed our channel, then I hope you will subscribe right now, because we are doing so many learning videos regularly for you all, and believe me, you will surely learn so many things from all these videos. Now it is the time for thought of the day. So today's thought is, the hands that helps is more holier than the lips that pray. So praying is one thing, but helping is another thing. Giving one helping hand to the needy is much more important than praying for himself or herself. Thank you for watching the video till the end. I hope you are fine at your home. Keep watching, keep learning, and I will be right back with another new video for you all. Till then, goodbye, take care, and have a nice day. Thank you.